Top 7 Best Instant Cameras 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. Fujifilm Instax Mini 12. The Instax Mini 12 is the perfect camera when you want to capture a moment without having to think about how to do it. And coming in 5 pastel color options, the camera itself adds to the festive mood. The Instax Mini 12 is an entirely analog experience, with no accompanying smartphone app to make adjustments or send images to another device. The camera furnishes just a single adjustment. Turning the lens barrel, one click sets it to shoot at a normal distance of 11.8 inches to infinity. Turning another click sets it for close-ups in the 11.8 to 19.7 inch range. The latter is handy for sharp, well-proportioned selfies which you can frame in a tiny mirror next to the lens. Despite the camera's simplicity, Fujifilm provides above-average print documentation with shooting tips and detailed specs. The flash is always on, which is generally a good thing. It provided well-balanced fill light for outdoor daytime portraits and indoor shots by low light. But the option to turn it off would be nice to soften the look of close-ups like selfies. Framing shots in the tiny optical viewfinder is a tad tricky. You'll see nothing if your eye is placed even a few millimeters off-center. Number 6. Fujifilm Instax Mini 90 Neo Classic. With its classic retro style and 60mm f/12.7 lens, the Fujifilm Instax Mini 90 Neo Classic is an appealing choice for hobbyists seeking a change of pace. An easy-to-read monochrome LCD readout keeps track of your settings and film counter, while the mode button lets you cycle through different scenarios such as sports or landscape. The Mini 90 has an electronic macro setting for more creative shots, as well as 2 shutter buttons to make it easier to snap portraits or landscape photos. Unlike with some other instant cams, you can turn the Mini 90's flash on or off. In macro mode, the viewfinder automatically adjusts to show a better preview of your shot. The lighten/darken button, which operates like exposure compensation, made it easy to expose 2 shots on the same sheet of film. My favorite daytime and macro shots, which were sharp and had deep, vivid colors, were taken in late afternoon sunlight under bright conditions. Night shots came out well, both indoors and out. The party mode worked well without the flash, especially when augmented by a fairly strong outside light source. With the flash, subjects were well lit. Number 5. Kodak Smile Classic. The Kodak Smile Classic's design riffs on the iconic Polaroid instant camera, but in a slightly more compact design. The thing we like the most about the Smile Classic is its massive prints, which measure 4.25 x 3.5 inches, very satisfying. While the camera prints out every photo you take with it, you can also use it to print photos from your smartphone and add filters and stickers in the process. Of course, with larger prints comes more expensive paper, but it's a good trade-off. The Kodak Smile Classic had gone up in price recently, but a Black Friday camera deal brings it close to its lowest ever price. Number 4. Kodak Smile. This simple and inexpensive digital camera has a number of features we really like. A slide-open mechanism protects the lens and keeps the camera from turning on accidentally. Buttons on the back make it easy to navigate menus, and you can review photos on the Smile's small LCD display before opting to print them out. However, the quality of the prints from the Kodak Smile were a step below others in cameras, such as the Canon Ivy Click Plus. Whites turned a bit pinkish, and other colors were muted. Also, the digital images stored by the Smile are on the small side. But for $99, the Smile is a good instant camera. Number 3. Lam Instant Square Glass. The Lam Instant Square Glass features a 95mm 45mm equivalent glass lens that encourages creativity. Its old-school bellows design will be unfamiliar to most, but it folds flat to about 1/3 of its operational size, making it more convenient to tote. A variety of manual controls include the ability to take multiple exposures and a long exposure mode that keeps the shutter open for up to 30 seconds. The camera has a self-timer, as well as a remote control that detaches from the camera and requires its own battery. Also included are 4 gel filters to give different color casts to your images, cards that show what images will look like at various settings, and clips, stands, glue dots, and magnet stickers to display your photos. Portraits have an evocative quality, clear, with soft flesh tones, while landscapes provided pinpoint detail and pleasing colors, similar to those from the Lama Instant Automat. Night shots, with and without flash, and augmented with available streetlights, can make a storyteller out of any casual shooter. The shutter, a square tab on the front, is extremely sensitive, so you have to watch how you hold the camera so as not to fire a shot accidentally. The shots from the glass lens are refreshingly sharp and clear, though focusing through the lens takes some getting used to. The camera has a bit of a parallax effect, so that what you see through the lens is an approximation of what you will actually capture. Number 2. Fujifilm Instax Mini 40. One of several Fujifilm Instax Mini models in this list of the best instant cameras, the Mini 40 shares many of its specs with the Instax Mini 9 at number 8 and the newer Instax 11, but wraps them in a cool retro body. It lacks the bells and whistles of some of the other entries here, particularly the two sitting above it, but what it loses in features it makes up for in ease of shooting. This is a really simple instant camera to get the best from. Not that it's without any features at all. A selfie mode is a nice extra, and there's a constantly firing flash that gives it better skills in low light conditions than you might expect. Most importantly, it takes lovely photos, with vibrant color and generally good exposures. Other instant cameras may do more, but the Instax Mini 40 does its thing with a minimum of fuss and a maximum of style, and all for a great price of less than $100. Number 1. Lama Instant Automat. With its 38mm wide-angle, multi-coated f/4.5 glass lens, the Lama Instant Automat gives you sharper images, better low-light performance, and a wider field of view than its competitors. Auto mode lets the camera adjust aperture f/4.5 f/22, shutter speed, and flash output. The Automat has a remote built into its lens cap, so you can more easily take group shots or exposures up to 30 seconds. It has a tripod mount, too. Zone focusing helps measure the proper distance for the best shot, and we liked its optical viewfinder. The camera and remote use two different batteries sold separately. Pictures from the Lomo Instant Glass Magellan were incredibly sharp. Its size made it convenient to carry around, and it performs well in low light. It did not even require a lighten mode to take some night shots in the yellow street lamp of a park. Lomography sells several versions of the Lama Instant Automat, some of which include add-on lenses, such as a splitzer gizmo that divides the frame into different sectors, and a lens for shooting extreme close-ups, up to a foot from your subject. About the only drawback is that the Lomo doesn't save a digital copy of your images, like many of the other modern instant cameras. So guys, that's all for Top 7 Best Instant Cameras 2023. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care, bye.